Let's see a little bit about the CW memories and keyboard keying. We got here a CWtype, and then there is the memory keys. You can have them down there, but the same functions you have from the keyboard, F buttons. And let's open Cqrlog. Now it complains that we don't have any key defined for this current radio. So let's do the defining here radio 1. We have ICOM IC 7300, and let's see the CW interface here. There is none for radio 1, none for radio 2, and because the ICOM 7300 has the ability to use the hamlip here, we choose the hamlip here, and there is just the default CV speed. Well, let's put it 20, not so fast, and save the settings. And now when we open the CWtype window, it doesn't complain anymore. I got the recon here, and without the break-in, so it just make a sound. We got CW speed here. We can also change it with the page up, page down buttons, or these buttons from here or from here. Now I press the keyboard, page up. You can see the CV speed is increasing. Also you can see it from here. And if I press page down, it's decreasing. I can use these buttons or these buttons here. By the way, most of the windows that are active, and when you press ESC one time, the control will return to new QSO. That works from most of the windows. So if you need a quick return to new QSO, just press one time ESC. The one time ESC also stops the CW if you are sending a memory. You can see the memory contents if you put the mouse on the button here. So you can check the memories from there, and let's see. Okay, we got the CW on. We need to have CW mode at REC, otherwise that doesn't work. And like this. And if I press ESC now, it stops transmitting. You see the CWtype window is one that the ESC doesn't move to new QSO, but from quite many others it returns. So we go back to the CWtype, and now we can use here a letter mode, which means that it will send a letter right away when you press the key. Or we can use the word mode with the first word in letter mode, which means that and then comes the next word. It doesn't send it, but when I press space, it will send the word. Like this. And then we have the word mode, which is the word mode from the beginning. You can write a word, then you press space, and like this. So these are the selections, and we can also use the cut and paste, but there is a danger you roll over the sending buffer if you paste a very long text. Like this, and we can paint and copy, and then we can go to here and press Ctrl V, like this. It's in word mode, it doesn't send it yet, but when I press the space, like this. So also the enter will send the word on a word mode. So that's the CWtype here, and it has some improvements, and I hope it will work okay. I normally don't use it by myself, but as far as I know, it should work now better than before. There is also some buffering systems, mainly for the hamlib, because there is no buffer check for the hamlib, and you have to do very special routines to know what is sent and what is still on the buffer. But it seems to look okay, and I have tried to paste here quite long text, and it still works, but be careful. At some point the buffer may break and your text will be cut, but normal sentences that are not very long should go okay. So we close this one, and let's see the memory keys. This is the same setup as in the CWtyping, and you find the CW messages here, where you can design these messages using either the text or the predefined macros here. And there is also settings that if the memory keys form is active, it means that it has these top selected. Then pressing enter repeats the memory you have last used, is ignored, doesn't do anything, or it saves QSO. So you can select it from here. And if you look the macros, we had to look from the help side, and we can see that there is explanation what the macros will do. The macros will read the new QSO form and take values from there to use for the CW. And there is also a possibility to design mainly for contest message that will send normal speed, then increase the speed for 599, then decrease the speed again for the number. So every plus will increase the speed by 5 VPM, and every minus will decrease it 5 VPM. So you can change the speed while you're sending the macro. The Hamlip keys has some limitations with this. You got to have quite new Hamlip in use, and you cannot use spaces between the text because Cqrlog will add them at this case. And it works only with the break-in mode, not fast break-in, and it's only tested with ICOM IC 7300. Probably it will work with other rigs too, but that's not sure. But if you're using a WinKey or something else, this will work okay, no problems. And here you got the explanations for the CWtyping. So that's the CW part of the Cqrlog.